Have you ever been a part of a lifeboat drill? You know, you go on a cruise ship and then they do a lifeboat drill like the ship was sinking. Not that there wasn't plenty of uncertainty in the month of July, yet the markets finished up. So with all this uncertainty that's happening, I want to go back to my first experience I ever had on a cruise ship. And I was so excited. You know, you travel to the boat and it's just huge, and you got on the boat and the first thing you end up doing is a lifeboat drill. And I'm like, why am I on a boat? And the first thing they're going to talk about is what happens if the thing's going to sink. The reason I bring this up is because the markets have been doing so well for so long. I want to reiterate to people that sometimes the markets can go down. And what are you going to do about it? Lifeboat drill is what I want to talk to you about, which is just getting perspective of what you need to know if at some point here these markets actually do sell off. So to put perspective to things, I want to show you one of my favorite charts. And what I want to show you is what you feel as an investor, how investors feel, or how people talk about the markets and as far as risks are concerned. And the chart I'm showing you is a chart that shows in every calendar year how the market sold off. At some point in the market had some type of correction from top to bottom in that 12-month period of time. And what was that percentage? And so, for example, with COVID, the market sold off 34% in 30 days. Recently here, in 2024, the sell-off from top to bottom has only been about 5% so far. There's been plenty of other years where we've had similar pullbacks. But what I want to caution you is that somewhere in here we could have a major pullback. And so what are you going to do about it? First, you're going to realize that now if you look at this chart from a different vantage point, these are the actual calendar years where the market finished down. And if you look back over time, you'll realize it's actually quite rare on December 31st that the actual market on a 12-month period of time finished lower. If the markets sell off, maybe we don't jump ship. Maybe we don't jump out of our investments. Just realize corrections are normal. And the reason I want to point this out is because if the markets sell off, which would be probably pretty healthy and normal with these uncertain times that are going on, I want to bring perspective back of why we don't make short-term decisions. Because my favorite perspective of this graph is the chart that shows the calendar years that the markets actually finish up. And so far year to date, the market is up and may continue to be up. It may stay there for the rest of the year, or we may have a sell-off. The reality is that we don't want to have any money that you need in the short term exposed to something that can bounce around like that, but realize having exposure to something like that in the long term can be quite rewarding. The purpose of these up or down videos is to try and bring a little understanding about what you should be doing with your long-term investments based on what is going on. And so this is Tyson Ray, financial advisor at Forum Wealth Advisors, where we exist to help make life better for our clients and those in our community.